Everyone, this is Kris Ashley. Welcome to the Change Your Mind podcast. I am going to talk about a topic today that I get asked about quite a lot, and that is money and attracting money and wealth and abundance and financial freedom into your life. Now, most people are either working on their money, their relationships, or their health. Those are the three things they're trying to manifest. But money is a really, really big one. So I'd love to share my thoughts with you today about how to attract money into your life and also just flipping your mindset and thoughts about money and how that can make a really big difference. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Kris. When I was younger, I went through trauma that caused me to feel broken and lost. But my life changed after I had a spiritual awakening. Since then, I've dedicated my life to studying and learning from masters all around the world that have helped me to create a life of fulfillment and abundance beyond my wildest dreams. Now I'm dedicated to sharing everything I've learned so that you don't have to suffer for decades like I did. I've seen people's lives completely transform, and I share it all right here. So I'd like to start off with a story that my mentor, Mary Morrissey, likes to tell. And it's a really good one. So when Mary was much younger, she went to this big seminar that was led by this spiritual man, and it was about attracting wealth into your life. And she drove a couple hours to get there. And she's down in the front, and there's 3,000 people in this stadium. And the man, I don't know who it was, but whoever he was, he walks out on stage. And he doesn't say anything, but he just looks at all of the people. And then he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out his wallet. And then from his wallet, he pulls out this big wad of money. And he fans the money out, and it's mostly 50s and 100s. And he says, "This is money. I just love money." And he starts kissing the money. And Mary in her head is going, "Oh my God, I can't believe this guy. This is so disgusting. He's so greedy. He must be really selfish. I bet he's not even spiritual." And she's having all these thoughts. And then he finally stops and he puts the money back in the wallet, puts the wallet back in his pocket. And he looks at the audience and he said, "Now, how many of you had a thought like, this is disgusting? This guy is so greedy, he's selfish, I bet he's not even spiritual." And all these people are raising their hands, and Mary's looking around like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, everyone had the same thoughts I did. And the man goes, "Okay, you can put your hands down. Let me ask you this. What if I had walked out on stage holding the hand of a little 4-year-old boy who's super, super cute? We walk out on stage together, and then I put him in front of me, and I pick him up from behind, and I hold him up for everyone to see. And I say, 'This is my grandson. I just love my grandson.' When I kiss my grandson." He said, "How many of you would have the same reaction that you had when I did that with the money?" And no one raised their hand. He goes, "Okay, so here's the difference. You have been trained that it's okay to love a grandson, but it's not okay to love money. Because we all have a story about money. You know, maybe your story was that your parents always said, money doesn't grow on trees when you were a kid. Or maybe you were the kid that had a lot of money and it made you feel a certain type of way. Maybe it made you feel embarrassed around other kids when they talked about how they didn't have as much or they came to your house. Maybe you didn't have as much, but you had friends who did, and they would come to your house and comment on how small it is or how small your bedroom is. So we all have these stories, this past history with money, and it creates this mindset around money. Now, money doesn't want to go where it's not welcome, and it doesn't stay where it's not wanted and appreciated. So we need to work on that story that you tell yourself, right? Change your story, change your life. One of the best hashtags ever, right? So it's about coming into a wealth mindset. Because money isn't evil. Money is a tool, right? You've all heard money is the root of all evil, right? Money is not evil. Money is merely a tool that allows you to get the life of your dreams, that allows you to be able to give back and serve humanity, that allows you to be able to accomplish great things in business, in your personal life. Money is a symbol of freedom. And the truth is, money can solve a lot of problems. You know, there's that famous Beatles song, "Money Can't Buy Me Love," or isn't that what it is? Or "Money Can't Buy Happiness." Okay, now my Beatlesness is fading away. But there's that phrase anyway, "Money can't buy happiness," or "money can't buy love." I beg to differ. Have you ever bought a pet dog? Yeah, that's pure unconditional love. So money can solve a lot of your problems. It doesn't solve all of them, but it can make life easier. And anyone who says it can't is kidding themselves and telling themselves another story. Here's a story from someone that I know. So this was a relative of mine, and she was talking about someone that we both know. And I mentioned how old they are, and she said, "Wow, they look really great for their age." And I was like, yeah, they do. And she goes, "It must be nice to have all that money." In my mind, I just couldn't comprehend or follow what she was saying. And I must have looked at her kind of puzzled, like, what is looking like they're really healthy have to do with money? She goes, "Well, you know, like, they can buy all that good food, and they can hire a personal trainer and all this stuff." And I realized it was so obvious that her story about why she is unhealthy, right? Why she doesn't take the best care of herself has to do with her money story, right? She thinks that only people who are rich can be in really good shape and really healthy. And maybe there's a hint of truth to that. I don't know. But if you want something bad enough, you will get it. There are millions of workout videos for free on YouTube, on all over the internet, on different apps, right? You don't even need any gym equipment. You just need your own body, right? I'm a yoga teacher. All I need is myself, maybe a yoga mat, but not even totally necessary. And there are ways to eat healthy, right? I mean, and this is, you know, if you are like dirt poor and you are struggling financially to get food on the table, that's a different situation. This person isn't. So I speak from that point of view. But the point is, this person had a story about why their body looked the way they were, why their health is the way it is. And it had to do with their attachment to money. So if you really think about wanting money, it's not really money that you're after. It's what money represents to you. It's what you think money can give you, right? It's a set of feelings based on what you value as most important in your life. So maybe money can give you a sense of stability. Maybe money can give you a sense of adventure. Maybe money can give you love and connection. Maybe money can help you be philanthropic and give back, right? And you attach these feelings and these values to money, but it's not really money you want, it's these other things. So the question to ask yourself is, what do you really want money for? And to get down to the root of that, try visualizing your life with all the money you could ever want. So you don't even have to think about a number. It's just constant flow of money. You never have to worry about money again. What does your life look like? And maybe you even close your eyes right now and think of it. Like, where do you live? Who are you surrounded with? How do you spend your free time? Do you work? Do you not work? What kind of hobbies do you pursue? And really just visualize that. And then that's what you need to attract, right? The money is going to come. It's putting yourself on that higher frequency, using the law of attraction, right? Visualizing the life that you want and bringing yourself to that higher state. Feeling gratitude for that life of your dreams that you're envisioning right now. Even if you don't have it yet, you're going to trick the universe, trick your mind into thinking you already have it. It's going to send you that. Because when we use the law of attraction, our job is to get really, really clear on our vision, to imagine our perfect life, the life of our dreams, all those things we want. To get so clear on our vision, to feel gratitude, joy, all these heightened emotions. But then we surrender control, right? We take steps towards it, but then we surrender control. Because it's the how it happens is not up to us. The how is up to the universe. And the universe is going to surprise you, right? Because it doesn't matter what your past experiences are. It doesn't matter your education level. It doesn't matter who you know or don't know. It doesn't matter like if you don't know the right people or you don't have the right career, the right experience, the right tools. When you wholeheartedly trust the universe and you are so clear on your vision like that, then pathways will illuminate before you, right? The universe has ways of bringing things into your life that you couldn't even imagine. Like doors that didn't even exist are going to appear and open up. The right people are going to find you and come into your life and help you. Better tools and resources are going to make their way to you. Experiences are going to open up towards you. Opportunities, synchronicities. So it's really just about trusting and allowing the universe to do that. And that's why money is this tool, but it's about focusing on what you really want. And what you really want isn't just a piece of paper with 100 written on it, right? Like that means nothing. It's not even backed by frickin' gold. It's like a con, right? I mean, if you've watched any documentary on money and the financial system, you know that. So it's about tapping into that feeling and that vision. So how would you feel when you have the money, right? Or when you have the money, when you have all those things, right? Or we can, if you want to stick with money, like how would you feel when you have the amount of money that you deem your perfect amount of money? What is that even? Is it $1 million, $10 million, $1 billion? Like what would make you feel like you've got what you want? And how would you feel when you have it? What will it give you, right? Will you have a sense of pride and accomplishment? Will you be able to spend more time with your family? Will it make you feel, I don't know, like you're worthy or deserving of something, right? Whatever it is, and there's no judgment here at all, but whatever feeling it will give you to make that amount of money, feel that way right now. You have to feel that way to get there. If you're waiting for the money, then you have already given your power away to something external, and that thing will always hold power over you. The truth is that all change happens from within first. Remember, feeling emotions is how we use the law of attraction, because the universe is like the Facebook algorithm. Whatever you get emotional about, whatever you engage with, it thinks, oh, they like that. They send a little bit more of that their way. So if you could feel the feelings of how you would feel if you had that perfect amount of money and you feel it right now, you're going to help attract that into your life. And here's the other thing to just keep in mind. Having money isn't going to change you, right? So if that's why you want money, because you think something is going to change about your confidence or your personality, whatever it is, money doesn't change you. It just magnifies who you already are, who you really are. So if you're mean and selfish and grumpy, you're gonna have more to be mean, selfish, and grumpy with, right? If you're grateful and generous, you're gonna have more to appreciate and more to use to help others. So think about all of these things, and I think you're kind of seeing the theme here that it's not so much the money you want to focus on, it's what it represents to you, what feelings it gives you, and what it allows you to have, right? And those are the things you focus on to attract money and wealth into your life. And also, if you have a story around money that's negative, you have to change that story, right? If you're like, oh, all rich people are just selfish and greedy, well, then you're not going to become rich, right? Because your brain doesn't want you to be wrong. Your brain wants to validate you. So you're going to like talk yourself into this story and block yourself from manifesting wealth. So you have to learn to love and appreciate money and love and appreciate wealth if that's what you want. I hope this was insightful. My name is Kris. Follow me for more. My book comes out June 20th on Amazon, on Barnes & Noble, on Walmart, on Google Books, Books A Million. It's called Change Your Mind to Change Your Reality. You'll hear about this and lots more topics that are similar. Let's see, you can follow me everywhere on social media. I'm at Change Your Mind with Kris, Kris with a K. And I hope I get to connect with you soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day.